Welcome back. Aboriginals are overrepresented in the criminal justice system, and a new report has found that it starts from a young age. The Prince George Youth Custody Centre is trying to do more to keep their culture alive, and in doing so keep young Aboriginals on the outside. Camille MacDonald explains.
Behind the chain link, barbed wire and brick walls, there's kids, as young as 12 years old. This is the Prince George Youth Custody Centre. But in the distance, something you might not expect. A smokehouse for fish, a teepee. These were made by the young people on the inside. According to the McCreary Centre Society, Aboriginals are overrepresented in custody. Prince George has more programs tailored to young natives than anywhere else in the province.
We try our best to provide those opportunities and linkages so that they can transfer into the community and have better outcomes, not to come back to us.
For its new report, the Society sent a survey to young people in the province's 3 youth custody centres. It found that 62% of Aboriginals in the Prince George Centre feel there are enough cultural programs, far more than the other centres in Victoria and Burnaby. But to Preston Gnu, the report is empty.
Unfortunately, it's a familiar feeling to be excluded at the table.
He's spent years advocating for young Aboriginal people. Gnu says local Native groups weren't invited to meet with programming staff of the Youth Custody Centre. But he says these programs can only do so much.
It stops at the custody centre. It does not continue in the community as it should, and that's when the community agencies that are available to provide that service here are not being considered, or not even being accessed.
But the custody centre says that sometimes safety stands in the way.
We are definitely interested in those linkages. At the same time, we also have a mandate to protect society. And being a custody facility, we have to be particularly careful about who accesses the outside community while they're in the care of us.
The boys aren't in the yard right now, but that's another problem. Gnu says last year the Ministry of Children and Family Development decided to send all girls in custody to the centre in Burnaby, far from home.
That kind of forcible removal is very similar to the experience of the residential school, where children were removed from their families and uprooted thousands of kilometres to an unknown environment.
So according to this advocate, the youth criminal justice system still has a long way to go in keeping Aboriginal kids on the right track. Camille MacDonald, CKPG News.